Something big is coming and you will see it very soon. So we always get these crazy stories, kind of like 3i Atlas. It's all over the news, it's in everybody's face, it's all that everybody's talking about on a daily basis, and then eventually, poof, gone.
Barack Obama said that aliens are real. Have you seen any evidence of non-human visitors to Earth?
Well, he gave classified information. He's not supposed to be doing that.
Every now and then, there's somebody making some outrageous claim, and we wait and wait to see if it comes true, and guess what? It usually never does. But what if I told you that there was a case that's so well documented that not only did it get the attention of MUFON, it got the attention of NASA, the DoD, the NRO, the DIA, and the CIA, and many, many more agencies. So a man that goes by the name of Chris Bledsoe had a chronic illness, right? He allegedly saw these right. He went out to collect some wood, right, for this fire. Him and his son were fishing with a couple of the guys that worked for him, because Chris had an $18 million investment in these home buildings and etc. in the town that he lived in. But what happened that night not only changed his life forever, it's also caught mainstream attention, and here soon we're supposed to be seeing something, feeling something, whatever you want to call it, that's supposed to completely shift humanity completely. So Chris claims as he walked off to the woods to get some time to think, maybe even collect some more firewood. I think that's what he originally said he was doing, but really he just wanted some time to think, because this dude was down and he was thinking about ending it all, if you know what I'm sizzling. What Chris saw completely changed his life. Orange orbs. Now we all seen the Boogosphere, and if you haven't, this is it. Let me let you know something about that Boogosphere. What you're seeing on the front of it, that is DARPA's logo. So Chris Bledsoe said that one of these orbs came down in front of him and the light flashed on him. Boop, he fell asleep. He woke up returning back to the campfire, where he told everybody he was gone for just about 20 minutes, but it turns out he was gone all night long.
Kinda panicked, right?
I know I would. But listen, Linda, so what happens is Chris tells these men about what happened, right? That happens again with all the men present. These orbs land about 60 or 70 yards away. The men panic. Chris himself, though, he's not even worried now like he was before. Now he's just like, oh, it's familiar. I already seen it, I already experienced it. But he doesn't know what he experienced. They all load up in the truck and take off. These orbs start chasing them, but here's something weird. So in 2001, the USS Nimitz had an encounter with something they called the Tic Tac, and guess what?
The Tic Tac UAP is an elusive new UAP, witnessed primarily by Navy warships at sea.
And guess what? Chris Bledsoe and his workers saw the same object, but it was in the middle of the road, 40 to 45 feet long. This thing was just rotating like a ping pong ball, like just unpredictable. This object turns towards their truck, right? Immediately accelerates and slightly elevates so it can go over the top of the truck and just zoop, gone. But the orange orbs are still there. Of course they made it out because this story wouldn't exist, but listen, Linda. So Chris had chronic Crohn's disease. When he went back to the doctor a couple weeks later, he was magically
cured.
What? But then Chris goes to tell the doctor and the world about this divine feminine lady, this humanoid hominoid figure that had talked to him and shown him a couple things. There's way too much to keep talking about this and this part, but what he says next will absolutely shock all of us, that is, if it comes true. So a rare celestial alignment is supposed to happen this April. Also, this April, humanity will shift as a whole, spiritually, mentally, physically, maybe even just like, what the fuck? I know I would be if this happens. Now, Chris has made many claims since 2006. I guess you could call them prophecies, and guess what? They came true. Now again, something's got to be real here, because why would the CIA, the NRO, the DoD, why would all these guys be interested in some man claiming he was abducted or some type of shit? But here's what the lady told him. This was in 2006, when Iran and the US and Israel start exchanging bombs. These orbs will come back out of the ocean and put an end to all things wicked. Now recently we had Obama say, aliens are real. I ain't seen them, but they're real. Bless America. The very next day, Donald Trump says, He shouldn't have said that information. That's bad information. Classified. But the claims are that something big is going to happen this April. Anyway, we all know what's going on with US, Israel, and Iran right now. But this man was talking about this in 2006. Once again, a lot. Almost every one of the things he mentioned, prophesized, has came. Pause on that. Now, allegedly, things are going to get big, if you know what I'm sizzling. Now, here's what Iran posted very, very recently. Watch this. Cured from an illness, many prophecies that he's claimed came true. So what happens if this is true? My name is Armin. This is way too long of a story, and there's so much information to put in a short video like this, but if you guys want, I will give you the whole Chris Bledsoe episode of what happened to him in January 7th, 2006. But if something does happen this April, you heard it here first. Welcome to the Imperfect.
I'll tell you what they told me recently was, and I put this in writing to the Pentagon in 2012 when I told this, okay? One thing she told me was, when you see Iran and Israel exchanging missiles, and I saw it, the way she tells me is a vision of, I see it like a living picture screen. I could see the rockets flying. Then all of a sudden, orbs appeared out of the ocean and everywhere. And I told the government, if this happens, the orbs are going to appear and wake people up and stop it. That's what she told me. It was this April date.
April 2026.
Yeah.
And okay. You know, you put yourself in it there, Chris.
It's
because,
okay. It's okay.
It's going to be Chris Bledsoe says April 2026 is when it all happens.
Well,